Why, hello, YouTube. Welcome back, and this is our league start, our Lightning Arrow league start at the end of day one. This has actually been a fantastic build. Our gamble appears to have paid off. This is like the fourth, fifth, sixth time I've done some dodgy shenanigans as a league start. And the first time, it feels like it's worked out absolutely fantastically. We are not full MF yet, but it is only day one. We're still doing progression and unlocks, but we are well into red maps. We're doing tier 12s, tier 13s. We've managed one tier 15. Just doing them all rare and corrupted, getting all of our completions, all of that. That is all at the end of day one. We made it to level 86. The build has been fantastic. What I do want to say is first initial thoughts of Arch Nemesis. Super interesting, a little awkward to get used to the keybinds. For now, I've actually been clicking them until I figure out where to put them. The biggest thing for me is that there are 3 new keybinds, and I'm just not that dexterous, and I don't have room in my brain for 3 more keybinds. But other than the awkwardness of having to figure out how to press them all, they're actually super rewarding and they look really good. I haven't had enough time to play with them to form a proper opinion, but so far they look really good. I'm really happy with them. I'm also pretty happy with the rares. The new rares, the Arch Nemesis rares, are actually been fantastic. Yet to see if the Headhunter's still worth wearing or not. That's a whole different argument, but we're not there yet. I will say, right at league launch, they did seem a little overtuned. They have released a patch halfway through the day that nerfed them what I seem pretty significantly. They appear to have about half the life they used to. That's just a guess, but now it feels good. It feels really reasonable. Unfortunately, we don't have any more opinions on Arch Nemesis for now because the main focus has just been on getting through the Atlas as quick as possible and getting our gear. So, jumping over into game, and here we are. This is our current character. Now, I've made one fatal mistake that I noticed about 2 hours ago, but couldn't be bothered to fix, that I'll be fixing in the morning, which is I changed to crit and forgot to equip a diamond flask. So I'll do that in the morning, and we'll all just forgive me for having 22-hour long stream and my brain is just dead. And when I did the crit change, I forgot to change it. But other than that, everything here is pretty good. Our gear is pretty nice. We self-crafted a really nice bow in Harvest. We picked this thing up for pretty cheap. Craft Life in it. This is one of our super early pieces. We got ourselves a Death Rush, so we've got Onslaught, but 1 minus mana craft, so there's nothing super special going here on here. The boots are pretty decent. I do like the 60 regen, it's really nice. I do like the what is that, 45% move speed. It's all about speed. Love that. Self-crafted this again in Harvest. This is just Harvests. I was just spamming reforges on bases, made most of our own gear. We also self-crafted this bow in Harvest. It's a nice 6-link bow on a movement speed implicit. It is 882 DPS. Again, just self-crafted in Harvest. Everything has been made in Harvest. Nothing special. I'm just picking bases that I want, slamming them into the Harvest, hit reforge over and over and over and over and over again, stop when it looks good. We managed to buy an Asenath Chant. We put the dash enchant on it ourselves. We are using dash, and it does make us dash quite far, but it's not really what I wanted either. Like I was hoping for something tornado shot like or lightning arrow like, so that I could have a good enchant. But that didn't happen, so this is all fine. This is some pretty basic gear. We got our rampage belt on. That's it. Now the big nodes is that we did manage to get a Lionized Fall pretty early. We just have a really basic searching eye in this slot for now here, and Right at the end of the day, none of the footage you saw had this in it because I haven't actually gone mapping with it yet. Right at the end of the day, we managed to pick up a Secrets of Suffering, took all the money, went out broke, but it was 6x, and I expect that by the time I wake up, it'll already be 10, and I expect by the time I would actually need it for my build, which is like end of tomorrow, early day 3, they'll be 15 to 16x. That's my assumption. So it felt relatively important to jump into that early. But that is how our progression went. As you can see, we've gotten a decent amount of the Atlas done, quite up into the red maps. We've got a pretty generic tree here. We've got a few things banned, but we've just got essences, strong boxes, and map completion stuff. And that's pretty much it. The only essence node I skipped was this one, and it's because the rare mobs right now, a little bit dodgy, a little bit dangerous. Stacking those arch nemesis mobs on top of essence mobs seemed pretty dangerous. Didn't really want to take the risk, so I just kind of skipped this one. Probably will take it tomorrow. It just didn't feel quite safe enough early. Otherwise, I've got myself a very generic tree. This whole thing will change tomorrow. I'm hoping to get stuck into some delirium farming first thing when I wake up in the morning. I think I'm prepared to do that already. So pretty happy about that. All in all, I hope everybody's having a good time. This video has been recorded after what, 23 hours straight streaming. So I'm tired. My brain doesn't work. I will attach a path of building of my build exactly how it is right now in the description, so that in case anyone took the huge risk of following along with my league start, which you definitely shouldn't have done because I told you not to, but if you did, at least you'll have a path of building of where I actually got. And otherwise, I will see everybody later. Goodbye.